Okay, guys, this is the center, so spread out on both sides. That's the center.
Whatever you have to say. Yes, sir. No, I still said here and said Diego.
Well, they did, but they just resealed.
Hey, good to see you.
Okay, feel free to grab these signs.
I'll leave it there because nobody's going to carry it.
Do we need to go closer? Is it better for us to go closer? Okay.
You can stand right up here and walk all the way. There you go.
Yeah, that's fine.
We good? Okay. Thank you all for coming. My name is Tasha Williamson, Tasha Williamson. And I'm here on behalf of the family of Earl McNeil, as well as the community, the county-wide community that is here behind us, and some of them are also inside. Today marks the 100th day since May 26th, and as you all read in the press release, the medical examiner's report has been sealed again, and on the 100th day, the family still does not have access to a death certificate, so they're not been able to close Earl McNeil's life, even though they have buried him. We also have issues concerning the way timelines were given out to the media by Chief Rodriguez. We now know through the meeting with the Sheriff's Department that Earl McNeil never walked around in the booking station. As you all now know, we know that 8 deputies, sheriff deputies, carried his body out of the patrol car. We know that the paramedics said he was unconscious when they arrived to the booking station. And we know that he was jerking severely when he arrived to the emergency room from the paramedic ambulance. What we don't know, as you all don't know, is what they did to him. We do understand that he was left in a wrap device and spit mask the entire time he was at the booking station. So that would probably be over 2 hours that Chief Rodriguez said. We know that the wrap is a temporary device used to transport safely. We now know that he was left in, and we are not sure if he was left unaccompanied or unsupervised, and we want those answers. We do not know the names of the 8 deputies at the Sheriff's Department, and we do not know the names of the 5 deputies that jumped on top of him to restrain him. And at some point, we want to know those names. The family wants to know those names. We would hope that the media would fight harder for a black man that was killed at the hands of negligent NCPD officers. We would hope that the media would ask harder questions and tough questions, that it would be unacceptable for a black man to be treated in the way that Earl McNeil was treated here at National City by National City Police Department. And we would hope that the media would look at this cover-up and say this is unacceptable in San Diego County, and that racism exists, and that it is not tolerated and it's not tolerable in any magnitude, especially the one that is here and done by National City Police Department. This city, along with this county, has a lot of racist issues that need to be dealt with. To have a black man killed in this manner and act as if he was forgotten. If we had not spoken up, if we had not continued for the 100 days that we have, you all would not be here. Earl McNeil would not be anything to anybody. And we are outraged. And we do not accept Mayor Ron Morrison likening me and Mika to a dog, saying that we are barking orders at him. We are black women, we are human beings, and we should be outraged, and everyone else in the city and county should be outraged at the way that Earl McNeil was handled. National City Police Department has proper training. They know how to handle somebody, and they have not. They have been called the Wild Wild West Police Department for some time, and we want that era to end.
Right.
I will pass it on to Dr. Branch from NAACP, who will be speaking as well. We appreciate you for being here, and we thank him.
Thank you. I am Dr. Andre Branch, the president of the San Diego branch of the NAACP. And I'm here today to continue to ask the question, what has happened to Mr. Earl McNeil? The NAACP wants to know what happened to Mr. Earl McNeil for the hours, between 2 and 5 hours, that he spent in the custody of the National City Police Department. We are concerned because this is most definitely a civil rights issue. I have a 10-year-old daughter, and I want to be confident that if she ever needs help, that she can go into any police department, including the National City Police Department, and ask for help. I am not confident that she will be able to get help if she goes into the National City Police Department and asks for help. It is unacceptable that Mr. McNeil would go into that police department seeking help and sustain injuries while in the police department that would leave him brain dead and subsequently dead altogether. I also want to talk briefly about the fact that we are the San Diego branch of the NAACP that includes 19 different cities in San Diego County. And National City is one of the cities that we represent. I reject the notion that if we are not from National City, we have no reason to be asking questions of the mayor and the police chief in National City. Let me remind you that the NAACP has been fighting injustice and advocating for civil rights in the San Diego area since 1919. We go to whatever city needs our help. We go to whatever people need our help. And the NAACP, both locally and nationally, has been advocating for civil rights since 1909 nationally. Many of the rights that we enjoy today in this country, we enjoy because of the work of the NAACP. Blacks and other people of color can travel on public transportation all across this country because the NAACP fought for the right to have blacks and other people of color ride public transportation that was not segregated. We enjoy integrated public schooling today because of the work of the NAACP, because people left the comfort of their homes wherever they were and they went to the cities where injustice was happening. We continue to reject the notion that whatever happens in National City should just be the concern of the residents of National City. Thank you.
Yes.
My name is Yusef Miller. I'm with the Council on American Islamic Relations and Racial Justice Coalition. There is a gap, there is a disconnect between mental health services from clinics and hospitals and law enforcement in the treatment of people of color. Like in the case of Brother Earl McNeil, he reached out, cried out for help to the law enforcement, and he was met with militarization. They have policies in place to avoid militarization. They have policies in place so that people with mental health issues can seek proper care when they come to the law enforcement for help. But Earl McNeil did not seek that. He did not get that. Instead, he got abuse, he got militarization, which ultimately led to his death. When we have a loss in our community, people come from all walks of life, as you can see behind me. People are from East County, North County, right here in South County, South Bay. We're from all over because injustice is the responsibility of everyone. When we have a loss in our community, families want to know why, what happened, what's going on. We don't have enough funding is not enough. That's not an answer. We don't have enough staff is not an answer. It's not enough. We don't have enough training is not enough. And it has never been enough. It is not enough for Alfred Alongo. It is not enough for Raul Rivera. And it is not enough for Earl McNeil. What we want as the justice for Earl McNeil, on behalf of the family, we want transparency. We want an independent investigation. We want the names of the officers released. And we want that medical examiner's report released. The family cannot rest. They cannot put Earl McNeil to rest without this document. This is an after effect trauma, continuously 100 days worth of trauma that this family is going through. And no one seems to care except for justice for Earl McNeil. We need the media to care. We need more people throughout our counties to care, to come out and represent, to show up at the city council and have your voices be heard for justice. We are here for justice from all over the counties, and we will not stop.
Transparency now.
Hi everyone, my name is Andrea Beth Damsky. I'm president of San Diego Progressive Democratic Club, a county-wide organization, and we have this statement to read today. We join the coalition of civil rights, community-based and faith-based organizations consisting of Justice for Earl McNeil, Building Justice, Generation Justice, CAST, San Diego Copwatch, and Justice for SD33, in supporting the family of Earl McNeil, a black man who died from injuries sustained after being detained by National City Police Department. It is our understanding that Mr. McNeil sought emergency assistance from the National City Police Department for mental health issues 100 days ago, on the morning of Saturday, May 26th. By the end of that day, he was admitted.
All right, it was a pre-press conference. We're gonna cut it short so we can get in there and get a seat. I'm gonna go down and I'm gonna go back live on my original link that I had set up for today. So thank you. I'll be right back up in about 5 minutes. Go to the link. It should be on my channel. Jerry, if you're still on here, please share it real quick and I'll go down. Just want to make sure that we can get some seats before. Cool, I'll see you in there. Can you post the link real quick, Jerry, so I can go down? I don't want it to me not be able to comment. I'll start walking.
Are they stand up inside too?
I'm just getting an early start so I can make sure I get a seat. But yeah.
Look, they had the top locked up now.
Oh shit. I know you're there, CCW. I'm heading over there. I just need Jerry to post the link. And I'm gonna go down and I'll go right back up on my original link. Alright, well everybody go to my original link. If not, I'll just make sure you check out. I'll be right back up in a minute. Alright, thanks folks.